everyone is observing this PPT. Okay, who started this fully? Okay, so we are going to start to solve the problems. I think the first problem we have solved in the last lecture. So for the current shown in figure, the Thevenin's equivalent voltage across terminal A and B, that already we have solved. So if you want, I will repeat this question. Otherwise, we will go ahead. What we have to do? Whether I have to repeat this question? Okay, I will repeat it. Everyone should note down all these things so that you can prepare for solving same type of problems if you are getting in any book or on net. Okay, so we are going to solve same problem once again. Don't mark anything, please. Okay, now here what is the question here? You have to find out the VTH. You have to find out the VTH or the voltage between open terminals A and B. That I will write VTH. That is the Thevenin's equivalent voltage. You have to find out. First step is what? Observe the circuit carefully. Whether circuit belongs to case number 1 or case number 2. That you have to classify. So if you are observing this circuit carefully, you are getting that this circuit belongs to case number 1 because here only independent sources are there, no dependent sources. Okay, no dependent sources. So if you are observing this as a case number 1, then you need to find out VTH and RTH. But what is the question here? Only they are asking VTH, so only you have to find out VTH. Don't find RTH. There is no need to find out RTH because such type of question they are asking for 1 mark only. Therefore there is no use of calculating RTH. What is the question here? Find out only the value of VTH. Now next one, if you are they are asking VTH, then already you have to check that between two terminals whether any resistor, any component is connected. So as you are observing here, no component is connected between A and B. That is already VTH. You have to mark it. Then if you are observing already it is open, so your work will be the already made easy. So next one, after that, mark the VTH here. As the voltage between A and B is the VTH, the voltage across these parallel branches is also VTH with respect to this ground. So voltage across 6 ohm is also VTH, and voltage across 1 ampere current source is also VTH. Now, if you are observing this point, then apply the KCL. So how to apply the KCL? Where you have to apply the KCL, you have to apply at this point. So assume that VTH is greater than 12. I am once again requesting, don't mark anything, otherwise there will not be useful for you people. Don't mark anything from your side. So here VTH will be, you have to calculate. Here it will be VTH as it is parallel with respect to this ground. So apply KCL at this point or nodal analysis. So outgoing current, this is already incoming 1 ampere and this is outgoing. Okay, 3 currents will be there. So I will write the equation. So I will write equation VTH minus 12 divided by 3 minus 1 plus VTH divided by 6 is equal to 0. So this will be the equation here. If you are taking the LCM as a 6, then what will be the equation now here? So that will be the VTH minus 3, sorry, जर तुम्हालाच शिकवायचं असेल तर तुम्ही शिकू शकता. Why you are people making this foolishness things? Otherwise I will stop to take the lecture. Why you are marking like this? Who is doing this? हे सगळं तुमच्यासाठी आहे, माझ्यासाठी नाही. Already I taught this subject. Why you are disturbing other people? If you are not interested, you can leave. I am not forcing all. Those who are very interesting, they can join. मराठी इंग्लिश मध्ये कळत नसेल मराठीत मध्ये सांगतो. Why you are making the on presentation? Why you are doing like this? काही लिहायची गरज नाही तुम्हाला प्रेझेंटेशन वरती. दिस इज द लास्ट वॉर्निंग फॉर यू. फक्त 2-4 मुलांमुळे हे सगळ्यांना प्रॉब्लेम होत आहे. दिस इज द लास्ट वॉर्निंग. Unnecessarily you are wasting my time. So this will be the VTH here. This will be outgoing current. This is outgoing current and this is incoming. So VTH minus 12 divided by 3 minus 1 ampere plus VTH divided by 6 is equal to 0. So take the LCM as a 6. So that equation becomes uh, so that equation becomes 2 VTH minus 24 minus 6 then plus VTH is equal to divided by that 6 will come, and when goes to the right hand side it becomes 0. So if you are taking here 3 VTH minus 24 minus 6, that will be the plus 30 when goes to the right hand side. Okay, so VTH will becomes 10 volt. So this will be the answer of VTH of this question. So voltage between terminals A and B, that will be the 10 volt. So 10 volt will be the correct answer. If option they are giving, then you can choose as a 10 volt as a correct answer. If option is not giving, then this will be the answer. Are you understand? Now next we are going to move to the next problem. Now next one. So next question we are going to discuss. Now next one, in the circuit shown Norton's equivalent resistance across terminal A and B. So what is the question here? They are interested only in Norton's resistance. So Rn you have to find out. Okay. So Rn you have to find out that Rn value, how to find out. So before starting this one, you have to classify that whether the circuit belongs to case number 1 or case number 2. Okay. Now here this problem will not belongs to case number 1 as well as case number 2. Why? Case number 1 means what? All sources are independent. So here independent source is not given. All sources are not independent. So case number 1 discarded. Other next one. Here case number 2, if you are observing, case number 2 what it says? At least one dependent source that is present and at least one independent source. Independent source is not present. So case number 2 is also not. So this will be the special case when only the dependent source is present. In that case, how to find out? In that case, how to find out the equivalent resistance? That I will tell. So here, observe while finding this Rn between A and B or Norton's equivalent resistance. Observe that if any independent source is there, then if it is voltage source, then it is replaced by short circuit. If it is current source, then it is replaced by open circuit. But don't do anything related to dependent source. Dependent source you can keep as it is. Dependent source ला हात लावायचा नाही. You have to keep that source as it is. So if you are making this one, then how to solve and how to find out VTH for such cases? Now here we are going to find out RTH. So RTH, if you are observing here, so 2 volt, if you are observing, in that case you can take the help of assume that I is equal to 1 ampere. Okay, so if you are observing I equal to 1 ampere, so if you are observing I equal to 1 ampere, let assume kara. So what will be the voltage across 4 ohm? What will be the voltage across 4 ohm? That will be the voltage across 4 ohm will be 4 into I. that is 4 into 1. So that will be the 4 volt. So here it will be the 4 volt. So same will be the voltage across 2 ohm also 4 volt, because it is exactly parallel. By making I is equal to 1 ampere, assume I equal to 1 ampere, so that the voltage across 4 ohm will be the 4 volt. As 2 ohm is also parallel, the voltage remains same, remains constant, that is the 4 volt. So if you are taking here 4 into I, this also becomes 4 into 1, that is 4 volt. So here also 4 volt present, here also 4 volt present. So if you are finding this, the current flowing through this 2 ohm will be the 0 ampere. जर current जर 0 असेल, what is the meaning here? What is the meaning? This will be the short circuit. This will be the short circuit. Are you understand? So what will be the remains here? 2 volt and 2 volt and 4 volt are in parallel. 2 volt and 4 volt becomes parallel. So how to find out Rn? So Rn is equal to 2 parallel 4. So that is 2 into 4 divided by 2 plus 4. So 8 divided by 6. 8 divided by 6, that will be the 0.75. That will be the 0.75 ohm. So 8 divided by, sorry, 8 divided by 6, how much? 8 divided by 6, that will be the 1 into 6 ohm. Okay, this will be the answer of finding the Rn value. Okay, now we are going to move the next problem. So here, what is the question here? In the question number 3, in the circuit shown below, find the value of RL such that the power transferred to RL will be the maximum. Okay. Now here, if you are observing here carefully, so what is the question here? You have to find out the value of RL only. You have to find out the value of RL, and this problem belongs to maximum power transfer theorem. So to calculate maximum power or to find out the value of RL, you need to convert any circuit into this format, or Thevenin's equivalent circuit. That is, you need to convert any circuit into this one, that is VTH, RTH and RL. So once you know the value of RTH, you can easily get the value of RL according to the condition of maximum power transfer theorem. So you need to find out the RTH here. Don't find VTH here. There is a no requirement of VTH, because they are asking about only RTH, okay, or RL. So once you know the RTH value, you can easily tell that to transfer maximum power from source to the load, the value of RH or value of RTH is equal to value of RL. So that you can easily get that value of RL. So here, how to find out RTH? That is the question here. So RTH you can find out by making two terminals open. मग दोन terminal कुठले आहेत? Where you have to find? So two terminals are here. The two terminals A and B, that is between which RL is connected. So you have to draw the circuit once again, and to find out RTH, voltage source short, independent voltage source short, and next one independent current source, that is open. Okay, to find out RTH value, what we are doing? Independent voltage source we are making short, independent current source we are making it open. So we are going to start to solve this problem. So here 5 volt source is there, that you have to make it short. Next 2 volt will be there, that you have to make it short. Next this 10 will be there, and current source you have to make it open. So what will be the new circuit? This will be the 10, this will be the 10, and this will be the 10. So here you need to find out the value of RTH. Okay, now you can easily calculate while finding Rn or equivalent resistance from this side. you have to measure from opposite side. Okay, now here Rn value is equal to 10 parallel 10, and that is in series with this 10. Now 10 parallel 10 means when two equal resistance are connected in parallel, that will give the half value. So it will give the 5 and plus next 10. So the answer will be the 15 ohm. So this value is nothing but Rn value. That is the Rn value. So or RTH value we can say. This will be the RTH value. Rn किंवा RTH both are same. So to according to MPD, maximum power transfer theorem, RTH is equal to RL. So RL is equal to, what is the RTH value we got? That is the 15 ohm. So this will be the answer. If in the option they have given the 15 ohm, you can mark that option as a correct option. If not given, only the finding value they are given. So you need to put the value as a correct 15 ohm. Are you understand? So what is the question asked in the particular question? You have to read carefully. Unnecessary things don't try to calculate, because we are getting very less time in such a competitive examination. So what is the question they are asking, on that only you have to focus. So instead of finding out RTH or any method, just what they ask, find out RL. So to find out RL, we must know the value of RTH. So RTH, while calculating RTH, all voltage source, independent voltage source, you have to make it short, and all independent current source you have to make it open. I understand. Now next one. Before moving, now next one, we are going to solve the next question. So next question will be the very easy. Okay, anyone can solve such type of problem. So this asked in also GATE exam. So this asks for 1 mark. So what is the question here? If you are carefully observing, the maximum power that can be transferred to the load resistor RL from the voltage source in the figure is. So they have given the 4 options. So what is the question here? Find out the maximum power delivered or transferred to the load. So what is the equation? What is the equation for that? I will write below here. So P max, so PL or P max is equal to, or simply I will write Vs square divided by 4RL. Okay, this is the equation to calculate the maximum power. PL max I will write PL max. So Vs we know, as this circuit is a equivalent to Thevenin's equivalent circuit. हे कसं आहे, Thevenin's equivalent सारखं आहे. So there is no need to modify this circuit. This is already in the form of Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So there is no need to formulate. This is the RTH or RS. This is the RL and this is the VS. So already it is in Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Only need to put the value there. VS is 10 volt, 4 is there, RL is there. So RL value is not given. So how to find out that RL value? Okay. So here if you are observing, so according to maximum power transfer, when it will be transfer? When the value of source resistance is equal to value of load resistance. So according to that, if you are observing, RS is equal to RL is equal to, so what is that value? 100 ohm will be the value of RL. So put the value here. Put the value here. Vs is 10, that is 10 square divided by 4 into RL value is 100. So this and this will get cancelled, that is 1 by 4. So if you are observing here, so 1 by 4, what is answer? 0.25. 0.25. And what is the unit for power? That is the watt. So here option C will be the correct answer. Such type of question will ask for 1 mark, and already it was asked in GATE examination. So if such simple question asks, you don't miss such type of questions, which will give the within 2 steps it will give the answer. Only you must know the formula, how to find out the value of P max. Are you understand? Okay, now we are going to solve the next problem. So question number 5. So question number 5, if you are observing the circuit, you will get the confusion. Where should be the confusion you are getting? So where should be the confusion here? If you are observing the circuit carefully, so here should be confusion. So between A and B terminal, that is already open, and 5 ohm resistor is connected exactly parallel to that branch. Okay, don't confuse, keep as it is. According to the steps and procedure, we are going to solve the problem. Okay, now here what is the question here? This question is related to the Thevenin's theorem. Okay, now Thevenin's theorem is there, means you have to classify whether this problem belongs to case number 1 or case number 2. So if you are observing here, this problem belongs to case number 2, because at least one independent source, here two are there, and at least one dependent source. So here voltage source will be there, this is plus minus. So this will be the one dependent source, though this will be the case number 2. So केस नंबर 2 मध्ये काय करतो आपण, वी आर फाइंडिंग आउट VTH डायरेक्टली. ओके, and Thevenin's equivalent resistance also asked, so you need to find out RTH also, but RTH you cannot get directly. So what is the procedure? First find out VTH, then find out ISC, short circuit current. Short circuit current you can find out, then RTH is equal to VTH divided by ISC, then you will get the value of RTH. So VTH you can find out, and after that ISC you can find out. So based on VTH and RTH, VTH and ISC, you can find out the RTH. So in this way we are going to solve the problem. Now here, if you are getting VTH answer correctly, there is no need to calculate the RTH, because if you are observing the MCQ here, if you are observing the options, VTH value not repeated, means 5 volt, 7.5, 4 and 3, means there will not be any repetition in the VTH value, but there will be the repetition in RTH value. So better way you can calculate the VTH. So once you are getting the VTH, so how to save the time, that is also important. If you are calculating RTH, and suppose RTH you are getting 2 ohm, मग 2 ohm चे दोन ऑप्शन आहेत, ऑप्शन ए आणि ऑप्शन सी. मग तुम्हाला परत VTH फाइंड आउट करावं लागेल. सो इन्स्टेड ऑफ फाइंडिंग, यू हॅव टू डू द सम स्मार्ट वर्क. इन्स्टेड ऑफ फाइंडिंग आउट RTH व्हॅल्यू, यू जस्ट कॅल्क्युलेट VTH. मग VTH समजा तुमचं एखादा व्हॅल्यू करेक्ट आला असेल, 5, 7.5, 4, 3, then you can easily get the answer. There is no need to calculate RTH. So we are going to solve now RTH value. So here RTH value, for RTH value what we have to do here, the voltage between these two terminal is nothing but VTH, mark as it is. So here this current is already given, incoming current. So this current you can make it outgoing, this current you have to make is outgoing. Okay, now apply the nodal analysis, that is the KCL. KCL you can apply at this point, at this point you can apply KCL. So -1, that is the incoming for the left branch. Next one outgoing, plus VTH divided by 5. Now next one plus VTH minus 10 divided by 5 is equal to 0, is equal to 0 here. So VTH already current in that left side given 1 ampere, so that incoming, that is -1. Next two outgoing currents are there, VTH divided by 5. Next will be the VTH minus 10 divided by 5. So here -1 you can take the right hand side, so in the left hand side 5 will be there, so take that one. So VTH plus VTH minus 10 divided by 5, total divided by 5 is equal to 1. So -1 when goes to the right hand side, it becomes this equation. Okay, now here VTH plus VTH, that is 2 VTH. Once again I will, and this 5 goes to the right hand, becomes 5. So I will write 2 VTH minus 10 is equal to 5. So 2 VTH minus 10 goes to the right hand side, it becomes 15. So VTH is equal to 15 divided by 2, that will be the 7.5 volt. VTH is equal to 7.5 volt. So if you are observing this circuit, this option, sorry, then B option will be the correct. In the B option, 7.5 volt is given. So 7.5, if you are getting correct option, there is not necessary to find out RTH. You can directly mark the option B. Okay, so in this way you can save the time. But we are going to solve how to find out RTH also. Okay, how to find out RTH also, even though there is no need to find out RTH, but I will tell how to find out RTH. Okay, now next one. So to find out RTH, what we are doing here, we are making here this as a short circuit to find out RTH. हे आपल्याला शॉर्ट करायचं आहे. So once you are shorting this one, 5 ohm, 5 ohm, that also becomes short circuit. That also becomes short circuit. Okay. Now here I will draw the circuit here. So this will be the 1 ampere. This will be the dependent source plus minus. So this will be the short already. So this will be the 10 volt. This will be the 5 ohm. This will become short. This will become short. You need to find out this current IN or ISC. Hello, hello. परत तेच काम करायला लागलेत. Who is doing this? 15-20 मिनिटं शांत बसल्यानंतर परत तुम्ही तुमचंच करत असाल. So it is a loss for you people. मी सर्किट ड्रॉ करतो तर परत त्याच्यावरती काहीतरी गिरवतात. जर असं करायचं असेल तर ऑनलाईन लेक्चर घेणं खूप मुश्किल आहे. So सांगून पण तेच करतात म्हणल्यावर काय सांगायचं. एवढंच जर हौस असेल तर प्रॅक्टिस करा ना. स्क्रीनवरती का डिस्टर्ब करतात. Okay, now I will tell the orally now. I will not write anything. You can write. Unnecessarily you are doing the silliness. Question number 6, I will just tell the hint. You can solve this problem. Now here question number 6, if you are observing that one. So here what is the question here? Find out the Thevenin's voltage and resistance. So if you are observing here, Thevenin's voltage 4 by 3 and 4 volt. These are the two options are given. As well as the resistance also 2 ohm and 2 by 3. So here in such type of question, you have to calculate both values. Remember that in the previous problem, the case was different. Here in that case, VTH will be the having different values. So here VTH value having two values given, 4 by 3 as well as 4 volt. Now next one, here if you are observing here, VTH if you are going to find out, so voltage across between X and Y terminal, already it is open one. Already it is open. Okay. So the voltage across this will be the VTH. The voltage across 2 ampere will be the also VTH. The voltage across 1 ohm is also VTH, because all are the parallel branches. So this will be the common for everything, as voltage across this is plus, this is minus, so it is the parallel. So VTH it will be here. So here make it outgoing, this is outgoing, this is incoming, and this is outgoing. Four terms will be there. So uh, four terms will be there in the equation. So apply KCL, apply simply KCL here at this point. So you will get VTH minus 2I divided by 1 plus VTH divided by 1 minus 2 plus VTH divided by 2 equal to 0. So this will be the equation if you are applying KCL at this point. So VTH and with respect to ground. Okay. So out of this will be the outgoing current. This will be the outgoing current. This will be the outgoing current, and only this will be the incoming current. Okay. So incoming current is minus 2, that is shown as a minus. So you can solve this problem, but how to solve here? So VTH and I, these are the two unknowns. मग एकच इक्वेशन मिळते. मग दुसरं इक्वेशन काय? रिप्लेस I by VTH divided by 1. मग तो कसं करायचा? Here, that is shown here. So here as VTH, how to find out I value? I is equal to VTH minus 0 divided by 1. So I is replaced by VTH. मग जिथे जिथे I आहे तिथं तुम्ही VTH व्हॅल्यू रिप्लेस करू शकता. So put instead of I VTH value or VTH. So you can get the VTH value, and that VTH value you are getting as a 4 volt. So 4 volt will be the option. So 4 volt will be the correct one.